Hey, what's happening YouTube? Here is another video. So this time I'm going to show you the ARIAT, what do they call it, the Patriot Workhog. I'm not sure why it's called Patriot, but they do have two US flags on here with a digital like multicam. Okay, so that's a joke. That's why it's called a Patriot. So it's a fascist U.S. boot. Just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, it does have two flags on each boot, front and back. However, the way I wear these, I always have my jeans or maybe my khakis, which will cover this and nobody really sees that, and all they're gonna see is down here where you see some that desert multicam type of stuff. It's not a Marpat because obviously there's no marine emblem on there. I have had these things for 10 years. Not 10 years, 10 months. See what happens when you have a stroke and then your timing gets off. I still have problems with that. Anyway, I've had it for 10 months. So I think I can show a review on these now. You can also see that these things look a little bit different. So one of them is this one. Obviously I've cleaned it up a little bit and then treated it. This one I have not. So when I first got these about 10 to 9 months ago, I was just using some lanolin to hydrate these, because I knew that these, who knows how long these were sitting in their boxes and things like that. So I thought I might hydrate it. So lanolin works really well for that, to hydrate, because it's just an oil from sheep, right? And what's great with lanolin, it doesn't really deepen stuff. So I didn't really want to deepen stuff, but it doesn't protect it very well. So I, after 2 months, I started using the Obenauf's LP, which has beeswax inside there. So what Obenauf's LP does is it does darken it just a little bit, not too much, but it'll slightly darken. The main thing is with that beeswax, it protects it even more than just oil. It doesn't darken it too much. It does a little bit because they do have oils in there, but it doesn't darken it as much as, let's say, mink oil. And then with that wax, it actually helps prevent some of the scratches you can see on here. But when I first, like the first month, when all I was using was lanolin on there, I could see scratches so easy. Once I started using the Obenauf's with the wax, I really didn't see too many scratches come so easily. I mean, obviously if you're gonna hit something with these, you're gonna end up getting some kind of minor scratches and stuff like this. I might even be able to buff some of these out if I used a brush on them. But so since I've had these so long, so just to make you aware, I am not out in the field. I work in a warehouse home improvement. I'm one of the managers over there. I'm on management. So I am on concrete all day. Now I only wear these every other day. So part of the reason is, I used to manage shoe retailers in the malls, and like any type of shoe. So if you look at these midsoles, this has foam, and I can't remember if these are polyurethane or EVA. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I learned that if you just take a day off from these, it'll help these things last longer. And the reason is, because no matter what kind of foam this is in here, these things get compressed as you work it, let's say 8 to 9 hours a day, right? So as they compress, you want to have some time off to allow that to get back to its original shape, right? So if you're wearing these all day, every day, you're going to compress this and it never recovers to a thickness. And so then you're going to end up replacing these things even sooner than if you had, let's say, 2 pairs. So I know most people think, oh wow, I need to pay out for 2 pairs. It's going to cost me a lot initially. In the long run, you're not going to wear these things out quite as fast. Another thing is, since I'm just on concrete and I'm not out, in some other area outside of a warehouse type of place, I'm not wearing it out quite as fast. I don't have as many elements out there, obviously, where it's going to make this thing age quicker and wear quicker. But I think these things are great. So with these work soles on here, you've got more cushion. So on the regular Patriot, I think it's just either rubber or leather, but you don't get as much cushion support. And with this sole on here, this is isn't this Vibram? I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. This sole on here is very durable, so it's worked very well for me. I like the way they look. Like I said, people don't really see this stuff, so whether you approve of the US or not, you're not going to see this part for the most part. Sometimes my trousers will go up a little bit where I can see some of it, maybe all of it if I'm bending a lot or something like that. But if you're really a patriot, then you're gonna wear these things with your trousers inside, right? I never do that. Anyway, I just wanted to show you my experience with these. And I first honestly saw these when I saw Creating Alpha, who's also a YouTuber, and I believe he's still in the Marine Corps as we talk. But I'm not a friend of his. I'm a follower of his, but I think he's still in the Marines. I've been out of the Marines for over 25 years now. And I just wanted to show you these ARIAT Patriot Workhogs and my little review on it. If you have any questions, please leave it and I will try to answer as soon as I am able to. You have a great day. Thanks again. Goodbye.